Hey, Shalom. First off, I want to start off by saying all praises, honor, and glory is due to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem HaKadosh. That's all praises to the world called God, whose true name in the Hebrew is Yahweh, Ba'ashem meaning in the name, Yahushai being the name of the only begotten Son. I also want to say divine honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Peace and mercy to the hopeful, like preaching His word in truth and sincerity, the elect. I'm the brother Tazabah, Lord will, with another video that edified. And I wanted to go on this article, right? Because this is the surefire way that Esau is playing and plotting these things. Remember, it's part of their agenda to get the parent out of the house, and get the fathers out of the home, right? And then they're able to spoil the household. Like when the Lord was here, He said what? He said if the strong man was there, right, you would have to bind the strong man first, and then you could break up the home. Well, Esau has done that with laws, right? Ordinances, giving women liberty over men. So these decrepit, against nature ideologies were able to spread because the woman's the weaker nature, and then she'll graft on to anything that isn't righteous. That's why when you go into Genesis, right? When you go into Genesis, it wasn't Adam that was in the transgression, but the woman. And it says the same thing in the New Testament. For the man was not deceived, but the woman being deceived was in the transgression. That's in the New Testament. So this is what's been propped up by that fall. In now Esau's quantifying these things and saying, you know what, our plans are working. Right? It says children of liberal parents more likely to have mental issues. It says teenage children of liberal parents are more likely to experience mental health problems. Right? And what does it mean by liberal? It's not associated with some political view. It's really associated to people who are down with Esau's plan, the satanic order of this world. You're going to have fucking mental problems because mental problems are no more than demons. So the more demonic stuff that you allow and that you delve into and you support, the more demons that come upon you. It says, according to the study published Thursday by the Institute of Family Studies and Gallup, liberal parents have poor quality relationships with their offspring. The most important influence on a child's mental development, according to the survey, right? It says explaining the political ideology is one of the strongest predicators of parenting styles. Study author Jonathan Rothwell noted that. Now, these people that are so-called conservatives in this world, right, they might be a little better, right, than the average so-called liberal person of the world, right? They might be a little better, but they're still fucking demonic because what? They still do everything that's against the Lord. They still think it's okay for a woman to have more than one sexual partner. They still believe it's okay for women to be in positions over men, right? Their men still believe it's okay to have inordinate sex and lust towards things that it's not supposed to be. So the conservatives and liberal thing, right, that political party bullshit, that doesn't matter. But it's whether or not these people graft onto what the Lord said was right and what He said was wrong, right? And we're seeing it's a greater amount of people that go against the grain in this whole liberal mindset that prompts these behaviors. Now I'm gonna jump down on this article. It says liberal parents score the lowest, even worse than very liberal parents, largely because they are least likely to successfully discipline their children. The survey found, in contrast, it discovered that conservative parents are more likely to met out discipline effectively while displaying affection and responding to the child's needs. regulation, enforcement, and warm, responsive, where the parents' practices most associated with favorable outcomes. So, and how do you get that discipline in the home is because what the father is there. The woman's not able to pull out discipline like that because what they go by emotion, right? All it takes is the kid to make the woman smile, and then she's over it, and the kid gets away with all type of murder, right? So this is what happens when the wicked are in rulership, right? This is Jeremiah 51:7. It says, Babylon had been a golden cup in Yahweh's hand that made all the earth drunken. And this is what happens. These so-called liberal parents, they're drunk off the wine of Babylon, right? The confusion that comes in that cup to allow all these gray areas, right? To the point where now you got kids shitting in kitty litter boxes in elementary school saying that they're cats. Because what? These people drunk of that Babylonian juice, that American juice, that Edomite way. Because this is all Edom's way. And Jake is grafting onto this shit too, because they'll ask people right on the streets, define a woman. And Jake will sit here and say a woman is someone, right, that identifies as one. Well, nah. The Lord said what? He said, "Create man and woman created He them." You gotta ride your man. If the woman was born with a VJ, that's a fucking woman. There's no middle ground. But people are drunken at that juice, that cup of Babylon, and become drunk. Right? You're drunken, but not with wine. You stagger, but not with strong drink. Right? Because you're confused on what this place offered. The nations have drunken of her wine, therefore the nations are mad. Right? And all the earth is dealing with this devil having his voice and his thought throughout the earth, and the youth are suffering. The youth are suffering, right? They can't have any healthy relationship with their parents. Women are pushing the fathers of these children out of the homes, right? Kids aren't learning any discipline. And now you're dealing with this extremely ungodly generation. Well, this is what Esau wanted. Do as thou will, right? This is what it is. This is Revelation. Where is it at, man? Let me find this, man. It's in the book of Revelation. I know it is, man. It says, record. Yeah, here it is. Revelation 17:4. It says, and the woman was arrayed, talking about America. This is what, right, John the Revelator was seeing. He was seeing a woman, right? And what do they call America? Lady Liberty. You know, right? Well, the scriptures also compare this place to what? The daughter of whoredoms, mistress of witchcrafts, right? The virgin daughter of Babylon. So this is that lady that he was seeing that was what? Arrayed in purple and scarlet. You go into purple and scarlet, those are royal colors, right? In the ancient world, to get the color purple, to be able to dye garments, you had to get a certain type of mollusk in the water that was at very deep depths. So for somebody to be able to go down there and get it, dude had to be extremely in shape, and you have to come up slow enough so you don't die from the bends. So it was very costly to get. So this is that place. America is that purple and scarlet arrayed woman, right? This is that decketh and decked with gold and precious stones and pearls, all the goods that are here, right? In America, you can get anything, right? Why do you think you can get anything in America? You think them people in the bush somewhere in Africa have access to the amount of things that people in America have? No, they don't, right? Having a golden cup, it says, and having a golden cup in her hand full of abominations and filthiness of her fornications, right? And this, right? That woman is America, Babylon the Great. And all those abominations in the cup, people have drunken them. And it's causing them to what? Go in this weird ass way. And their children, it's just having all these mental health issues, on anxiety, antidepressant medicine, not able to sit here and deal with repercussions of their actions because they were never taught to deal with those things, because those things would cause trauma. Well, that mindset has culminated into this behavior, which is all satanic, right? This is Proverbs 29 and 2. It says, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. And we're seeing that the righteous are not in authority in this world. Because look at what's promoted. Look what is allowed, right? The people aren't rejoicing. People are every day trying to hold back their tears before they set up their camera to make a TikTok to cry about the situations that they're in. The people are no longer rejoicing. It says but when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn, and having children in the fullness of their strengths in their bodies, in a state where they're fucking depressed like this. This is madness, bro. Madness. Right? But this is the state of the world we're in. And that's why the Lord said in Revelation, destroy him, right? Revelation, let me get this. Revelation 11 and 18, it says that nations were angry, and thy wrath is come, and the time of the dead that they should be judged, and that thou shouldest give reward unto thy servants the prophets, right? That time is coming where the Lord is going to give us a reward for all the work that we've done. The Lord is a righteous power, man. What you put out toward the Lord, he will reward you. That's a beautiful thing about the Lord. Hey, if the Lord is not an unrighteous judge, right? For he will not forget our work and labor of love, as is written. Taking the low, right? Having humility, going out on the highways and byways preaching, no matter what the circumstance is. Making your videos, dealing with your day-to-day life, and not letting that overtake you so much that you can't do the work of the Lord. The Lord sees those things, right? But I'm going to keep going. It says, and to the saints, and to them that fear thy name, small and great, and shouldest destroy them which destroyed the earth. And not only is this devil, with his policies, his thought process, right? This is why this devil has to be taken out of the way. This is why the Lord said what? He said that they do not rise nor fear the face of the world with cities. Right? That's why the judgment's there, because just the simple fact that this devil is allowed to have this thought perforate through the airways, TVs, right? TV shows, movies. Imagery is extremely important, right? Imagery is extremely important because it conveys an idea and a thought process. And what this devil has used is his imagery, because what people forget is, like, even cartoons, right? The first motion pictures were cartoons. Cartoons were actually a military used for military propaganda. It wasn't meant for kids to be watching SpongeBob. Cartoons were actually developed, right, for military means. But this devil used a cartoon and push Satanism on your kids, push Moism, right? Push the whole alphabet agenda on your kids, right? And this devil is using these as just tactics of war. So now your kids are confused, wanted to damn near kill themselves, right? Because he's using these things on the people. It says, get this again. It says Revelation. Where we at? So it said, it should destroy him which destroyed the earth. So this is what's happening. This devil's destroying the earth and the people of the Lord. Right? I understand this, man. That the Lord sees all this, and pretty soon it's going to be wiped off out of the way. This devil's almost out the door, man. But I just want to quickly touch on this, man. Lord willing, it was edifying. I want to say, call law, Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem HaKadosh Shalom.